The topic is, why are you a successful person? So we're going to talk with Blanca,
Hola, buenas noches.
Veronica,
Hello.
and so we're going to start out by talking, explaining the difference of being a successful person and a valuable person. Just because you're successful doesn't make you better or more valuable human being. However, some people are more successful in the areas of employment, career, accumulating resources. We want to talk about that a little bit. So, why are you a successful person?
Well, Ron, I consider myself a successful person because I have health. I have specific discipline, work habits, life habits, a lifestyle. I think it's my lifestyle is what makes me feel successful.
Okay.
To me, is confidence in believing on you that you can do it. And sometimes you have to move from your comfort zone. Changes are good.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm a successful person because I've been able to achieve the employment, career, and the goals in my life. And so I've actually become the person that I wanted to become. So in that way, I feel like I am a successful person. So yeah, those are generic overviews, but now this is the heart of it. So what are the habits, the traits, things that you do that help you to become a successful person?
I would say preparing yourself, learning. Don't be open mind and to changes, and be ready for those hard times, those challenges, accepting those challenges, and moving away from the daily routine. So I think that has helped me a lot.
Well, for me is to stay focused. When I have a goal, when I have a project that I want to accomplish, that I want to finish to the end, main thing for me is focus. Focus on what's the end of mine. What is it that I want to accomplish? The second one is to stay disciplined, because many times, life takes you to different places or, distractions. And when you lose your focus, you lose the discipline, then it's very easy for you to meet those goals.
Okay. Well, let me give you kind of an overview of where I think I have become a successful person. And this is the foundation. And I started this when I was very young. So I was very fortunate to learn this at a young age. And that is, I made a decision, no matter what the task was, what the job was, I was going to do my very, very best. So that meant if I had a temporary job that paid minimum wage, that it really wasn't going to make a big difference on my resume, I still did the very, very best I could to that job. I remember I had a job with a fast food, one of my first paycheck jobs where you got a W-2. And I struggled at first a little bit with the fast food job. But then I found something that I was really good at that I didn't know I was good at, and that's organizing and cleaning. So what the funny story was, the manager really wanted to fire me. But we had two assistant managers, and this is the day where they all wore long hair, but they would have to wear a toupee for work. They weren't allowed to wear long hair. But the assistant managers, so they were really cool guys. And they thought I was pretty good what I was doing. And so they talked the manager into keeping me. But he gave me every menial task job there was, because basically he wanted me to leave. So we had outside restrooms, which are the dirtiest you can get. I cleaned those. I cleaned the parking lot. I would scrub out the walk-in freezer. I would organize the supply area. And after a while, they were really impressed. It's like, well, this is the cleanest this place has been, the most organized. Wow. But what I made a decision is I was going to do my very, very, very best.
So did you do that because you didn't want to get fired, or it was just from within to say, I'm just going to do my best because...
I didn't want to be a failure.
Okay, but it was because of you, not because of not getting fired. Because I think that many times that's I mean, that's within us. What is it, the purpose? What is it that it's our motivation to do something, right?
Right. No, I agree with you on that. And so, for me, I took that with me, learning from that. That was an early lesson I learned. So I took that with everything I've ever done. And the point of that is, even if you think people aren't looking at you, seeing what you're doing,
Yes.
you know what you're doing.
Oh, yes.
And believe it or not, I think that was the foundation of my success.
I agree. And there's so many different fields that you choose to go to. I mean, being a grandma, being a friend, being a mother, having a professional career, you want to be successful in so many different fields. And that's where the challenges are. And I think that's part of my being successful is that. And I have reached that in different fields. And it has been a challenge, different challenges for every different path that I wanted to chase.
Right.
But it's been patient and, like Blanca said, discipline, definitely discipline, and keep focusing the challenges that you want to take in life.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So.
And it's follow your heart, right? Like I was saying, like I was asking Ron, what was your motivation? Not getting fired, because then the motivation is the fear.
Yeah.
So one thing is get something done and try to be successful because you're scared, right? Getting fired, failure, not being recognized, or there's other ones that you just want to do good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just want to be good, a good person, have a good contribution to what you're doing, make someone else's life better.
Yeah. Because sometimes you don't do it for money, you do it for passion.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, and that is a great thing, because there are so many careers that are underpaid, but it's the passion that they're chasing. So it depends on what you want in life.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is that you develop a habit. So, I mean, I've heard over the years, people will say, well, this is just a nothing job. I'm just barely going to get through it so I can get on to what a great job I'm going to have in the future. And my comment has always been that you're developing a habit.
Mm-hmm.
And so even though it's a nothing job or the nothing task or whatever, it's really important to develop the habit of doing your very best of your ability.
That's correct.
You still may be less ability than somebody else, less able, but that is what really makes it different. And so success, I think, has a foundation that you're going to do your very best.
Yes.
Which you have at the moment. Whatever that you have at the moment is the best. And if you do that again and again and again and again and again and again in your life, you're successful. That doesn't require education to be that way. It doesn't require special skills to do that habit. That habit is something you can do within yourself tomorrow. And so I think that's a very important habit.
I agree, 100%.
What else? I'm glad you agree. Thank you.
I think the other one is to find, the good things about the job that you're doing and to enjoy what you're doing. I have a very good job. I would consider my job, it's very good. It's a good pay. I work with good people. And the organization that I work for has a purpose, a mission. But I think out of all the good things is I enjoy what I do. And when you enjoy what you do, then success comes along because people can feel it. The people that is around you, they can feel that you enjoy your job. And they can also enjoy theirs. It's not just coming for a paycheck, is I like what I do because I'm doing something good.
And I like that something that you said at the beginning, healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's healthy is good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very important too, because like you said, no health.
Yeah, if you don't have health, you don't have anything.
You're limited yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're limiting yourself in doing more than what you can.
And stress can make you feel like, sick.
Oh, yeah.
Can make you that, your life doesn't have a purpose. So if you're working on a job or you have a project that is very stressful, you have to actually evaluate that why you're doing that and if you want to continue doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a big block.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I think that also the elements of focus and repetition and habit development. Also, I think another good thing to do is to at least be around people that have a similar drive that you do in life. Now, yes, we should have a variety of friends and so forth, but you want to surround yourself with people who are trying to make a good life.
Yes.
And that works against you if you have somebody who's always trying to take you away from what you should do, because your success is being what it is you want in your life. And anyway, those habits work with that.
Yeah, definitely. Having in mind what you want in life, that's the circle that you want to have. People that inspire you, that helps you actually being part of those goals, helps you grow.
Right.
You actually said it very well, Vero. People that inspire you. When you have someone that is either your mentor, your boss, your husband, but inspire you, makes you feel good about life.
Yes.
I mean, you enjoy life on even just a sunset, even just having a snack, even though having a big hamburger that makes you feel sick later on.
Inside joke.
But you still enjoy life. When I had that big hamburger, I enjoy the moment, right? After that, I pay the price, but still is find the good on everything you do.
Right.
That's right. And it is so much like hiking at 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean, some people, they're not inspired to wake up that early. They're not morning people, but then there's the circle where the morning is the best. To me, is very inspiring. Like I mentioned it to Blanca, waking up early is before the world wakes up. It's a peace that you can feel. You can hear the peace. And I invited Blanca to experience that. And I think, I don't know if you have anything to say about that, but waking up early is definitely a piece that you can feel. By 7:30, you can feel the world, the noise. And I love that.
I have something to say about that. I had to say it because I'm not a morning person. I like my sleep. I like, to stay in bed. So I enjoy my bed a lot. However, I enjoy hiking, and I don't mind to go hiking if it's super early or if it's middle of the day or if it's even in the evening. I love hiking. So between sleeping and hiking, I will choose hiking. And just to go with this beautiful lady, I will get up at 6 in the morning to go hiking.
Yes. And it's something that you experience in life, and that's peaceful. That's healthy. And to challenge yourself, you have to add something healthy in your life to keep going with your goals that you have in mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, connect with the nature.
Connect with the nature, definitely. Hug your tree.
Hug a tree. Tree hugger here. Okay. We're all gonna hug a tree. Okay.
Oh, we have to share that story about the screaming. You said the scream. You can share that story.
So I took Blanca hiking high in the mountains. We are like 10 miles inside, and we were the only ones by the lake. And I said, okay, I'm gonna challenge you to scream, let it go. And all I heard was, ah! I'm like, I laugh super, super hard. It was the funniest thing I have ever heard. And I said, no, do it like this, like get it out. And it took her 3 times to finally, and I'm like, this is how you do it.
Yeah, we're like, ah.
So, and it was
like, scream like you mean it.
And it's healthy. It's part of letting all the stress go.
Yes.
And nobody's gonna judge you. Just do it.
No. And for me, it's really hard to scream or raise my voice without a specific purpose, because even when I'm mad, actually I don't raise my voice. My voice gets like deeper and my eyes smaller, but I don't yell, I don't scream. So it was really hard for me, but after that it was such a good relief.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was very good.
I would recommend for you guys to do it.
Okay.
Go up in the mountains, scream your lungs out.
Yeah, that
Yes.
wasn't one of the things I thought we were going to talk about. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. So add that to the list.
Another habit.
Another habit.
Women like to
Enjoy
talk.
life.
Women likes to talk.
Right. So, the thing is that a lot of times people say, they have barriers why they can't have the life they want. So, obviously you're the one that determines the life you want.
Yes.
So that's important. But, again, we're talking a little bit more about, how do you do employment and career and the accumulation of resources to do what you want. But really, you have to start with doing the very best you can right now. No excuse for what you don't have, what you lacked. And it will be amazing. Those opportunities come. People notice people who really put out the extra effort, especially in menial work,
Yes.
especially that.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing so we challenge you to begin where you're at, maybe scream. Haven't thought of that. I heard about the hugging of the tree.
Yeah.
But, those are the things that you want to enjoy life while you're doing this. And so, I feel like I'm a very successful person. I have achieved the things that I wanted to achieve, continue to do so. And those have just been little stepping stones along the way to get there. Today, so we start with that. What else you want to say to that as the starting point?
Well, like we talked at the beginning, create a habit. If your habit is to be disciplined, if your habit is to stay focused on your goal, on what you want to achieve, grow that habit, stick with it. And then once you master that one, then move to the next one.
Okay.
And I will say, don't find excuses. That's one of the failures for not be able to be successful. Quit the excuses. Be strong. Being strong is very, very hard. Find what you really want in life, what you want to do. It's never late. A lot of people believes that, when you retire, you're done. You're done with life. No, it's just another stage in your life that don't stop learning, don't stop growing, don't stop experiencing different things.
Right.
Don't limit yourself.
That's right. I agree 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So, we start today. We start where we're at. We do the best that we can. We look for opportunity to grow. And, there's a saying about that, the harder I work, the luckier I get. There's a little bit about that when you put the extra effort in what you're doing currently. You'll be amazed how lucky opportunities will come when you really settle down on that. Remember, each person is valuable in and of themselves. We're not asking you to be successful based on what somebody else is successful at. We're saying, how do you want to be successful? How do you want to identify yourself and be able to say, yes, I am a successful person. Okay?
Well,
Very true.
that's true.
Okay. Very good.
Well said.
Bueno, hasta
Thank
la
you.
próxima. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.